So I received this today in the post, and there's a story behind this. A gift from a good friend of mine, FEN999DER, or FEN999DER as he's known as. The guy's just a sheer stove expert. I was trying to get my kit ready for this lightweight backpacking, and the stove was a real problem. I've looked on the market, I couldn't find anything. Every time I found a stove, it was no longer produced, and everything I looked at, it was just either too big or not enough. And I seen a stove on one of his videos what I really took a shine into. He said he would send me a little package. He had some idea, so we'll unbox this and have a look at what he sent me. Fen, once again mate, thank you very much for that. Just using the UK PK. It's a bit blunt at the moment, I've just come home from work, so I've been using it all day. It needs a bit of a sharpening. Already I can see the awesomeness of this, but that's actually quite amazing. So here's the bits and bobs, the windshield, the cozy, which is actually awesome. This was the windshield he was talking about. Now, watching his videos, I learnt so much about windshields and the importance of having one. There's the cozy. I think that's just awesome. That's just amazing, mate. That'll be really good. And on the trail, you'll see me using these because when I make nettle tea, I tend to boil the water, put the nettles in, put the lid on, and leave it. So straight away, he sent me the windshield, which is obviously a full windshield, and he explained to me how the benefits of using this. The cup is just amazing, exactly what I was looking for. Lightweight, brilliant. Oh, and he sent the whole package stove. Look, that is awesome. Oh, I don't believe it. Wow, loving that cup. That is just amazing. So light. It was one that I looked at and I seen it on his video, and I said, God, I'll order one of them. Of course, they don't make them no more. He very kindly said that he had a spare, and I really appreciate that. And to do with the light kit, that's so much lighter than the BCB mug. And there's a story behind that. I originally put the BCB cooker set in my lightweight kit, and Megan convinced me that it was too heavy and no good. So after agreeing with her, she said she was going to put it in her kit. Somehow I feel I may have been duped out of a cook set, but I'm not quite sure on that yet. And this was exactly the one I seen, and oh, awesome. Oh, and the little measurer as well. Look. And I think it was 15mm for 300ml of water or something like that. And that's just amazing. And this is all the stove, guys, and this is, it obviously comes packed in this pot. Fen, thank you so much, mate. This is exactly what I was looking for. This is going to help out no end. So you've obviously got the there's the little burner, you've got the wick around it, and obviously they just quite simply sit on there. Job done. That goes on, I think, something like that. Oh, I'm getting in all types of mess here. I'm so excited. The next video you'll see, guys, will be me making a brew with this and experimenting a little bit. Give me a knife and I'll build you a spoon. Give me a new stove and I'll sit here for hours just looking at it, because there's a real science behind all this. And just speaking to Fen over the last 24-hour period, I've just learnt so much. I've just mind-blowing actually on the effectiveness and the efficiency of the burn time, of what you're doing with your water, the windshield, raising it high enough, all considerations that needs to be taken into place. And obviously your cup sits on top of your stove, and that's just amazing. Thank you so much, buddy. Exactly what I was looking for the kit. And obviously there's the windshield. Now, most importantly, I really want to gain a lot of Fen's knowledge FEN999DER's knowledge. I mean, the guy is just so knowledgeable in the world of stoves, and he was explaining about the blackening on the bottom of your cup, and that could be an airflow problem. And over the last 24 hours I've learned just so much from this guy. Very, very interesting. It's an interesting science. For guys like me, we just go out and use this kit and hope it performs well. We don't really see what's going in behind it. And for the guys that do the boil tests and all the tests on these stoves, I think it's really worthwhile listening to what they've got to say on them. I'll just zoom in a bit closer on that stove because I think it's you're not really getting seasick. They're just awesome the way they do all these little tests. Now the best thing about this stove is I know that FEN used this stove and it's been tested and it works. So my testing ain't going to be done. I'm not going to do a review on the stove. You guys can go over and please check his channel out if you're interested in stoves. Go over, check his channel out. There's a great review on this stove. There'll be a link for his channel in the description box below. And what can I say, mate? Just awesome. Thanks very much. That is the backpack that I've got now. It's all complete. So hopefully within the next few months you'll see me out and about, out in the field. And like I say, this was a real headache for me getting this right. And Fen, once again, mate, thanks so much. You've just made it right. So I had a couple of sleepless nights over for about a week at the moment. I've watched so many videos on stoves, and there was some that I really liked, and then there was fors or against, and I'll say this was the one that really shined out for me. It's called the EK stove. I'll put a few links in the description box below on it. And so guys, if you wouldn't mind doing me a big favour, going over to FEN999DER's channel, or FEN999DER as he's known as on his YouTube channel, please go in, hit the subscribe button for me, and I'd really appreciate that, because it's obviously people like him that's making the video series going to be possible, really. So guys, with that in mind, the next video you'll see me do will be me having a brew with this stove, hopefully, and a little bit of a channel update for you on the direction of the channel, and I need to do a couple of shout out videos for a few people. So guys, with that in mind, Fen, thanks again so much, mate, and thanks for your knowledge. I've learned so much over the last 24 hours, and you've actually got me obsessed now with these windshields and stuff, and the theories behind it, the cozies, which I've never used before, but I can see the real benefits of it. Just awesome, mate. So guys, with that in mind, I'll see you all on the next one.